What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 155 of the Sonic Movie Show, the only show that's about Sonic news, movie news, and Sonic movie news. My name is Ethan. I could not get my contacts in today, so I'm wearing glasses. And with me here to do something fun is Devin.
Too late. Turkeys.
What's that from?
It's from Sonic Christmas Blast.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Scratch
You watched
says,
that one.
too late, turkeys. Then Grounder says, yeah, much too late, giggles. Scratch, we took Santa someplace you'll never find him. Grounder, days ago, laughs.
It's peak of animated comedy. Sonic Christmas Blast. That's the one where it ends up with him canonically being Santa Claus.
Yeah, and we made a joke because we did we did a watch along of that. I don't remember.
No, we did an episode. It was a weird episode. It was in the early days of this show, where like you had the early cartoon series, I had the later cartoon series, and we watched like 4 episodes of each or something crazy and reported on it.
I know we did that, but I know we sat down and watched this together. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe we did.
Whatever.
Maybe we did.
Regardless, I remember we made a joke that the ending should have been
You're right.
That Santa dies.
Yeah.
And we just that was the whole bit.
That's right,
Santa actually dies.
That's the end.
And Sonic is the one who takes his place.
Series.
But it's that Sonic that killed him was the idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, canonically he is now Santa Claus. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Maurice, or is it Moripovich?
Yeah, that was the big breaking news, right? That in the Sonic Prime TV show that the Sonic now officially has that middle name, which
at least in that show,
yeah,
or whatever.
Oh, you're one of those people. You're like, no, it's not canon.
I mean, Sonic it literally has so many
multiverses,
different canons.
Depends
on when you get into the franchise, right? The comics aren't canon to the games. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. I keep wanting to say multi-universes.
I just want to say multiverses.
I keep saying
Game
multiverses.
Awards Fighting Game of the Year.
But I keep thinking of the freaking video game. God damn it.
Yeah. They should put Sonic in multiverses. They have Black Adam in multiverses. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's likeness. Yeah. They really bet hard on that movie. now it's gone in the wind. All right. You can't escape this forever.
$380 million still, so.
Yeah, it made a lot of money, but they're not going to do a sequel. All that stuff's gone.
Well, now they definitely aren't going to do
Right.
Well, I think The Rock is the one guy that could make it happen. He has the money. He could just be like, fuck you,
Listen,
James
if
Gunn.
James Gunn isn't going to have
Adam too.
The movies and stuff that he actually made himself not be part of the new thing, then there's no way in hell he's going to have the mediocre Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie be a part of it.
Mm-mm.
If Henry Cavill is not going to be in it, sorry, The Rock's not going to be in it. But I'm okay with that. In any case, you can't escape this forever, Devin. Every year during the holiday season, I subject you and the audience to a holiday quiz. Now, in years past, we've done Rankin and Bass Christmas specials. We did Hallmark holiday specials. We call Christmas specials. That they only care about Christmas there. There was like one Hanukkah one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
only one, and it
was the girl returns home for Hanukkah or something.
Yeah. Those were always like, this hard-working future girl boss is focused on her career, but when she visits home for the holidays, she falls in with a man that never left, and he's down to earth, and she has to do something.
He works at the Christmas tree store or something, right? Like, or he works at Starbucks equivalent, or Tim Hortons, whatever, wherever the frickin' movie takes place. It's the frickin' coffee chain there. That's where he works.
She's a successful business owner. He works at the Christmas tree store.
She went to Cambridge.
When they get married, he's still going to make more money than her. But, that's the Hallmark lifestyle. Yep. This year is going to be different. Devin loses spectacularly each and every year.
Yeah.
So I need to get his mojo back. I need to softball him. Don't tell him I'm going easy on him. I need to softball him some nice, easy holiday quiz questions. Get his spirits back up. And hopefully next year when I go for real, he actually, tries. So
Yeah,
I'm
I need to get the
kidding.
Christmas spirit back in me because you definitely pulled it out of me and you've taken it away for a long time.
This year is very simple. I have 14 questions and
14.
15 bonus questions. We're going to go back and forth on each
There's
of
more
those.
bonus questions.
There are. I wrote the bonus questions first, and I ran out of time with the regular ones. So,
Gotcha.
because the bonus questions I had more fun doing. They are either multiple choice or true and false. There's only a couple true and false because I planned on more.
There's no
time.
guessing a word
There's
or anything
no guessing.
like that.
It's gonna be Jeopardy style where the answer you don't have to say what is, but it's in Jeopardy formatted questions. And yeah, all of these are based on the holidays, particularly Christmas and Hanukkah, within video games and movies and history. So, if you are ready, we're going to begin.
I mean, if I get I think last year I said something to the equivalent of like, if I get half right, that's a win. And I don't think I got. I think I got 1/3. So I'm gonna say if I get 1/3 correct, I improved.
In order to pass, unfortunately, you need to get half correct. Now,
I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about my 1/3.
There's 29 total questions, so you need to get 15, 14, I will say, in order to pass, in my book.
Okay, it's like 10.
You get 1 point for each. I'm not trying to do, it's just 1 point for each thing. Very simple. Are you ready?
Sure. It doesn't
because
matter.
We're starting with the bonus question. This first question is as simply as follows. On Christmas Day in 1776, future excuse for school shootings, George Washington crossed this river into New Jersey. Is it A, the Delaware, B, the Delilah, C, the Fritz, or D, the Constantinople?
I appreciate that you gave me this. You said you're going to softball one. This is a softball for me, considering I went to school for history. This is definitely on like at least 8 different tests I've taken throughout my life. It is A, the Delaware.
That is correct. Congratulations. He got one correct.
Right. 1 out of 10 that I want.
They are all harder from here on out. Number 2, our real first question. Which 2014 video game opens with the main character Christmas shopping? Is it A, Assassin's Creed Unity, B, Bayonetta 2, C, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, or D, Destiny? A, B, C, and D.
Is it Bayonetta?
Final answer?
Yeah.
It's correct. Bayonetta 2 opens.
I'm like, if it's somehow COD, I'm going to be actually mad that I haven't played it yet. Because that's amazing, actually.
That honestly, yeah. I had to watch the entire opening because I'm like, I thought it was Christmas Day, but why was she Christmas shopping on Christmas Day? It eventually becomes Christmas, but so it's a Christmas video game. That's what I love. Not a lot of people.
I know she's celebrated.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes kind of sense, but she fights angels
and demons and devils, and
so she's like kind of fighting God sometimes. So like I get
the opening.
I feel like celebrating Christmas kind of contradicts that, but whatever.
She's also a witch, so. All right. Your second bonus question is, on Christmas Day in 1868, this American president cowardly pardoned all Confederate soldiers. Is it A, Abraham Lincoln, B, Andrew Johnson, C, Ulysses S. Grant, or D, Rutherford B. Hayes?
I think it's C.
You're going with C, Ulysses S. Grant?
What was the first two? I know it was Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, and Rutherford B. Hayes. Time's ticking.
I think it's C.
C, Ulysses S. Grant is incorrect.
Is it B?
It is B, Andrew Johnson.
Oh, yeah. I
Only thing notable he's done that I've read briefly is that he said, yeah, you're all good, whatever.
I forget, because he was... Let's see, Lincoln... It doesn't matter.
Okay. You have 2 points. 3 questions so far.
He told me to study. I'm like, I should have just studied like American history.
Our second real question is, which 2011 video game features special dialogue with an NPC if the game is played on Christmas? Is it A, ABBA, You Can Dance, B, Batman Arkham City, C, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, or D, Dead Space 2?
Can you repeat the question just one more time?
Which 2011 video games features special dialogue with an NPC if the game is played on Christmas Day? Like if your system clock says it's Christmas Day.
It's a special dialogue. It's not COD. COD wouldn't put that much work into that. I could see Batman doing it. Dead Space. Is that even 2011?
All 4 of these games were 2011.
Okay, so there's no like trick there. I'll go with Batman.
Going with B, Batman Arkham City. Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. There's Calendar Man. He's in the jail cell. You talked to him on different holidays.
Calendar Man. Okay. Yeah.
All right. 3 points. Good job.
I know. I'm almost there to my 10. And after that, it's just icing on the cake for me.
Our third bonus question. On the 7th day of Hanukkah in 1950, this man became the first Black American to be presented with a Nobel Prize. Is it A, Chuck Cooper, B, James Baskett, C, Ralph Bunche, or D, Jimi Hendrix?
What was the year?
1950.
It's not Jimi Hendrix. I don't know the other 3 people at all. So, when in doubt, guess C. Whatever C is.
C, Ralph Bunche?
Yeah.
Is your final answer?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yes.
He was awarded the Nobel Prize for mitigating. He did like peace talks overseas. Chuck Cooper.
I was gonna say, for all the kids out there who are in high school and college, always guess C if you don't know the answer. Like, I don't know why, but it just always seems to be correct most of the time.
Well, not all of these are C. In fact, I would say probably 75% are not C because I did a pretty good job on spreading these out. I don't know if that kind of ruins this, but Chuck Cooper was the first Black man to be drafted in the NBA. He was a Boston Celtics. And James Baskett was the first Black man to receive an Oscar. And Jimi Hendrix is Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I was going to say, he wasn't even around, I don't think, till like the later 60s.
4 points. 4 points. All right. Going back to the real Christmas questions. This one is, which Batman Arkham video game takes place on Christmas Eve? Is it A, Batman Arkham Asylum, B, Batman Arkham City, C, Batman Arkham Origins, or D, Batman Arkham Knight?
What was the game that... Well, I guess it's Calendar Man. D? Oh, I have no idea.
You're guessing D, Batman Arkham Knight? That is incorrect. It was C, Batman Arkham Origins.
So it was C.
Christmas Eve.
I was going to guess C, but I'm like, it can't be C again.
Alrighty. Your fourth bonus question is...
This is where I need to rake in the points.
On Christmas Day in 1957, this Beatle received their first drum set. Is it A, John, B, Paul, C, George, or D, Ringo?
D.
Going with D, Ringo Starr? That is correct. He plays the drums. Of course,
I know, but I'm like waiting for it to be like, yes, he is the drummer, but it was actually Paul who got his first drum set.
I was trying to word the question in a way that was like their primary instrument for which they are known. Like it didn't make, so I just said drum set. Okay. Next question. Which of the following video games does not take place on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Is it A, Dead Rising 4, B, Die Hard the video game, C, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, or D, Mario Party 5?
Does Mario Party have a fucking story mode that I'm unaware of? D?
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't think of one. I was literally looking at a list on Wikipedia.
I had no idea the other three, but like that one just feel like an outlier. I'm like, wait, this is
yesterday.
I have Mario Party on the Switch or whatever. I'm like trying to think. I'm like, was there a story mode on that one? Like,
but you know,
Christmas
you can
too. That'd be very specific.
You can see it. It's possible. It's possible.
I don't know.
It's possible. Okay. Next bonus question. On Christmas Day in 1962, the film adaptation of this book released in theaters. Is it A, To Kill a Mockingbird, B, Moby Dick, C. Uncle Tom's Cabin, or D. The Lord of the Rings?
I think it's A, because that makes sense, because the movie was black and white, and in early 60s, there were still some black and white films. So I'm going to go with To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay. That is correct. It is To Kill a Mockingbird. However, there are Moby Dick and Uncle Tom Cabin's movies that are older than To Kill a Mockingbird.
I knew it wasn't Moby Dick. Then I wasn't too sure about the other two, really. But I'm like, To Kill a Mockingbird made sense.
Okay. Wow.
We watched that in English class.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
3 more. 3 more than anything else is huge.
Okay. Next question. Which of the following Sega games features a physical standalone Christmas-themed version of the game? Is it A, Nights into Dreams, B, Sonic Adventure, C, Super Monkey Ball, or D, Crazy Taxi 2?
Part of me wants to say Crazy Taxi, because I feel like that game could like be really fun if you just Christmasize it. Just be like, it's busy, it's the holidays, people are trying to get home. It sounds fun, but Monkey Ball sounds like that's something they would do in some weird mobile spin-off. So I'm going to say Monkey Ball.
You're going with C, Super Monkey Ball? That is incorrect. We're talking Christmas Nights, the Sega Saturn.
Oh my god.
It was a couple levels. It was just a version of Nights into Dreams, but it was like a couple levels and it was Christmas themed. Yeah.
Well,
incorrect.
Did Yuji Naka make that one?
Yes. Career in peace.
Career in peace.
You're not dead. And I don't think he would die anytime soon, but he's probably going to jail, so he ain't making any more games. I hope his mobile game doesn't go offline because there's no one there.
Someone
to
can't
pay.
maintain it.
Yeah. We should get some footage just in case we need it. I should do it. Okay. Next bonus question. On Christmas Day in 1964, this Beatles girlfriend was attacked by female fans of the band. Is it A, John, B, Paul, C, George, or D, Ringo?
You cut a little bit on my end, but
I'm just going to of this girlfriend was attacked by female fans on Christmas Day in 1964.
Let's just go B. Whatever. I don't know.
With B, Paul?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. We're talking George Harrison, ladies' man. Girlfriend getting attacked by female fans.
I only know maybe 10 Beatles songs. I don't know their names, but I can recognize them. But
okay.
Next question. Beatles knowledge.
Next question. Which of the following video games features Santa Claus as a boss fight? Is it A, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, B, Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando, C, Secret of Mana, or D, Kingdom Hearts 2?
Would Ratchet and Clank be that funny? Fuck it, Ratchet and Clank. Let's do it.
You're going with B, Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Damn. Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo features a Santa Claus who turns into a giant monster because no one believes him anymore. Is a boss fight. Yeah.
That's like some kaiju shit right there. Yeah, the spirit of Christmas coming back to claim its victims.
Yeah. I know Ratchet and Clank 2's whole villains was literally a giant corporation. So.
Still Santa.
Yeah, sure. Next bonus question. On Christmas Day in 1967, this Beatle got engaged to British actress Jane Asher.
What are the Beatles doing on Christmas in the 60s?
Is it A, John, B, Paul, C, George, or D, Ringo? On this day in 1967, this Beatle got engaged to British actress Jane Asher. They were to break up 6 months later.
I'll say Paul.
Going with B, Paul. That is correct. Congratulations. Okay.
Didn't know this is not. It's so niche history.
All right.
Clearly, if you're a Beatles on Christmas, something either bad's gonna happen to you, or it's gonna be the greatest moment of your life, or life-changing things in general. Stuff this is happening.
Next question. Which of the following video games tasks you with skateboarding in Santa's workshop? Is it A, Kingdom Hearts 2, B, Spider-Man Miles Morales, C, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, or D, Shadow the Hedgehog?
It's Tony Hawk, right? Come on.
You're going with C, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2?
Yeah.
Incorrect. The answer is Kingdom Hearts 2. You go to the Nightmare Before Christmas land, and then you go to Santa's workshop. There are multiple places in the game where you can skateboard, and it's really dumb. And one of them's inside his workshop.
Did not know Nightmare. I almost said Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's in Kingdom Hearts as well.
He fights Freddy Krueger.
Well. Yeah. All right. Next bonus question. On the sixth day of Hanukkah in 1973, this woman and American author was born. Is it A, Stephanie Meyer, B, Emily Dickinson, C, Toni Morrison, or D, Flannery O'Connor?
Emily Dickinson?
You're going with B, Emily Dickinson?
That's correct.
That is incorrect. The answer is A, Stephanie Meyer, the author of Twilight.
Oh, and indirectly 50 Shades of Grey.
Indirectly, I guess. Yeah,
because the 50 Shades of Grey was fan fiction,
yeah.
Which is crazy to me. Like, I don't get the connection
and it's really
at all.
Bad fan fiction too. What's her name that wrote 50 Shades of Grey? She's pretty bad at writing. Next question. Which of the following video games released on PlayStation 3 in Japan on Christmas Day? Is it A, Armored Core 4 Answer, B, BioShock, C, Catan, or D, Devil May Cry 4?
I'm going to go Devil May Cry just because that's funny if it did come out on Christmas.
You're going with D, Devil May Cry 4?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The answer is B, BioShock, released on Christmas in Japan on PlayStation 3.
Damn, I thought Devil May Cry would have been funny. It would have been funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't write in the question. Those are all from 2008. Which 2008 video game.
Good year.
They were all from the same year. Okay, next bonus question. On Christmas Day in 1977, this American actor died only to have his casket stolen 2 months later by grave robbers and held at ransom. Is it A, Charlie Chaplin, B, Jack Nicholson, C, Gene Wilder, or D, Dennis Hopper?
It's not Jack Nicholson.
Sure.
I think he was at the Lakers game the other day. Unless this corpse is being carried around to every Lakers game. I don't think Dennis Hopper is. He's not dead, is he? I don't think so. Who was the first one?
Your potential answers are Charlie Chaplin, Jack Nicholson, Gene Wilder, and Dennis Hopper.
I guess Charlie Chaplin. That's a little weird.
You're going with A, Charlie Chaplin?
He's the one I know that would be dead at that point.
Answer is yes, It is Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
I looked up, after I found out that tidbit, looked up 70s actors. Realized I probably should have looked up 40s actors. And not people that could potentially still be alive. So yes, Charlie Chaplin. I don't know what ever happened to him. I imagine they got the casket back. Who cares? All right, our first of 4 true or false questions.
Oh, okay. This is 50-50 now. Okay, that's where I need to hit the ground running.
True or false? Sonic the Hedgehog is canonically faster than Santa Claus.
True.
You want with true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from that Sonic 3D Blast Christmas Blast thing.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Also, I feel like they always say Sonic is the fastest thing, but then he never really is that fast.
No, at least not in the games. I mean, it'd be pretty hard to play if he was running ultra fast. All right.
I think it would just be slow-mo.
So you have, I don't know how many points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, there we go. I got my 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Wow.
All right.
Okay. Next bonus question.
Got my goal.
On Christmas Day in 1991, this world leader resigned. Is it A, Bill Clinton, B, Kim Campbell, C, Carlos Salinas de Gortari, sorry, Mexico, or D, Mikhail Gorbachev?
Gorbachev.
You're going with D, Mikhail Gorbachev?
Yes.
But he gave us Pizza Hut. That is correct. Gorbachev resigned on Christmas Day, 1991.
So I was gonna say, I think that's when the USSR dissolved, was on.
Yep.
Around that time. So.
Yep. Okay.
When David Hasselhoff took down those walls.
Solo.
Solo.
Next question. This is true or false?
Okay.
True or false? Santa Claus and Eggman are distant cousins.
False.
True or false? You're going with false?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. That is correct.
Okay,
Santa Claus
so
and
I'm
Eggman are distant cousins.
Like, maybe they made that one-off joke in that movie, but don't remember it enough. So.
Okay. Next bonus question. On the third day of Hanukkah in 1995, this prince was asked to divorce Princess Diana by the now deceased and rotting Queen Elizabeth II. Is it A, Prince Philip, B, Prince Charles III, D, Prince Michael, or C, Prince Michael, or D, Prince Edward?
Is it? I don't even fucking know. All the royal people sound the same to me. D.
They all look the same too. You're going with D, Prince Edward?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It's Prince Charles III. It's asked on Christmas Day. Or on Hanukkah, the third day of Hanukkah. Sorry. Third day of Hanukkah, too.
Wait, so, like, did you look up things that happened on the third day of Hanukkah in random years?
Dude,
or did you just look
I will
up
say,
facts
this
about, like, random
process,
subjects? And you're like, did this happen in December?
This process made me learn something I kind of figured was a thing, but now know for a fact. Hanukkah follows on the Hebrew calendar, which does not necessarily line up with the Gregorian calendar, which means those days shift around, right? Sometimes it ends on January 1st. Sometimes it ends like on the first week of December, stuff like that, right? So what I did was I would look up a year, look up Hanukkah that year, and then search anything happened on the first day. Anything happened on the second day?
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just curious how you got to
on the third day of Hanukkah.
I didn't know if you Googled, you're like, royal family facts or something, and then you're like, which one happened in December? It's funny.
Most of the stuff comes from omthisday.com.org or something like that.
Yeah,
Keep lots of information. I'm pretty sure they also think that Queen Elizabeth II is still alive. So, whatever.
No one's updated in the last couple of years.
Next question. In the 2003 film Elf, Santa warns Buddy that this location is not where you can go to look at Christmas presents early. Is it A, the post office, B, a peep show, C, the FBI, or D, a bar?
I think it was a peep show.
Going with B, a peep show?
I haven't seen Elf in a minute. Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, Santa Claus. Bless his heart. Next bonus question. On Christmas Day in 1997, this sitcom actor announced that their show would be entering its final season in the next year. Is it A, Matthew Perry, B, Jerry Seinfeld, C, Ted Danson, or D, Steve Urkel?
What was the year again?
1997.
Okay, it's not Seinfeld. I thought that went into the early 2000s, I think. Maybe it's Steve Urkel.
You're going with Urkel? You're going with Urkel? Sonic Movie Show's favorite sitcom actor because he's the voice of Sonic.
Yeah.
Incorrect. It's Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, I thought Seinfeld was like 2000.
No, 90s.
So it was before the towers were at least hit. Okay.
Oh yeah. They actually remark. There's an entire episode where they remark at the towers and say they shall never fall. I'm kidding.
Do they? Oh,
that would be so
like what? Could you imagine if Seinfeld did go like past 9/11? Like how that show would have been different? Like in a weird
Honestly, half
universe
the
where the show
season would
kept going?
probably be very dark and like it's hard to be a show about being an asshole in New York after 9/11, you know what I mean? Next question. True or false? The film A
Uh-huh.
Christmas Story released in
Mhm.
theaters in the 1950s. True or false?
False.
You're going
Christmas
with
Story?
false? Yep.
That's the one with the kid
Yep.
getting the
And
gun?
the rider, the gun, and the soap
No,
in his mouth and
false.
the leg lamp. You're going with
Yeah,
false?
false. Yeah.
That is correct. The movie released in theaters in the 80s. It bombed.
To say it's too colorful.
And the only reason why it is as nostalgic and memorable is because it was sold to a TV station, whatever, network. And they
Hallmark.
just ran it around a whole bunch. And now all of a sudden people think that that kind of mediocre movie that has no ending and nothing really to say is nostalgic. It's very interesting. Next bonus
And they
question.
made a sequel this year.
I'm sure that was also bad. Next bonus question. On the second day of Hanukkah in 2001, this film premiered in London. Is it A, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, B, Shrek, C, The Mummy Returns, or D, The Fellowship of the Ring?
The Mummy Returns. I'm pretty sure Shrek was in like March, and only because I feel like we've talked about Shrek when it came out like multiple times at some point.
Okay.
On Twitch streams or whatever, because it's a meme.
Because it's a meme.
I think it's Harry
Them.
Potter.
You think it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. It's The Fellowship of the Ring.
Damn it, I knew it was one of those two.
Yeah.
I just went with
yeah.
Harry Potter just because I'm like, it's London, bro. We go to Hogwarts or whatever the fuck.
All right. Second to last question now. Which of the following fantasy movies features Santa Claus as a character? Is it A, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? B, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? C, Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time? Or D, The Golden Compass?
It's not Prince of Persia. Don't think it's Narnia. I don't remember Santa being in that. I don't think. There's the fawn. There's the ice queen or whatever. There's talking beavers. What was B again?
The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers was B.
Oh, okay, not the
C was Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time.
Golden
and D
Compass.
Was
The only one I don't.
Compass.
Golden Compass is the only thing I don't know, so I'm just gonna have to go with that one.
I know with D, The Golden Compass.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The answer is Narnia. Santa shows up and gives them weapons. Father Christmas, I guess I should say.
Oh,
gives them weapons.
I haven't seen that movie
literally
since
gives them
2006.
I read all those books as a kid. I liked the books. All right. Second to last bonus question now. On Christmas Day in 2014, the film Unbroken released in theaters and was directed by this Sonic Movie Show reviewed video game movie star. Is it A, Michael Madsen, B, Michelle Rodriguez, C, Jake Gyllenhaal, or D, Angelina Jolie?
Unbroken. This is recent too. I keep thinking of Unbreakable. different movie altogether. Unbroken, and it's one of the actors we've seen. But they reviewed it.
Sonic Movie Show video game movie that we've reviewed was directing this movie.
Directing.
Whether or not they're in it is unrelated.
Don't think Michelle Rodriguez has directed a film. As Mad Mickelson. Mad Mickelson seems like a guy who would try to direct.
Michael Madsen, not Mad Mickelson.
Michael.
Did I say?
Michael?
No, I said Michael
I don't know.
Madsen.
Who's the, and then was the other two?
So A, Michael
Jake
Madsen.
Gyllenhaal.
B, Michelle Rodriguez. C. Jake Gyllenhaal, or D. Angelina Jolie?
I'm gonna go Angelina Jolie. I don't know.
You're going with D. Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
That is correct. She directed the 2014 film Unbroken.
Because she hasn't been in too many movies, and I'm like, I thought she maybe directed something in the past. So
you have
Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't think has directed anything, or at least maybe he's produced stuff, but I don't know if he's directed.
I believe you have 17 points. I should have made like a thing that counts as you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have 16 points. Not bad.
Oh.
Not bad.
So, did I win?
No, you have 2 questions left. Last regular question. True or false? The 2015 film Krampus has been archived by the Library of Congress.
As much as I would love that as a Krampus fan, I think that is false, unfortunately.
You think it's false?
Yeah. I wish it was true, but it's false.
Final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect. No, that's correct. It is not archived by the Library of Congress.
We used to, I think Ethan threw that one in there because Bryn and I have watched Krampus every Christmas Eve since it came out, except for this year. We switched it up. But I was like, I feel like I would know this if it was like, and I don't think everyone loves the film that much to put it in in the halls of our government. Sort of
Final bonus question. On the second day of Hanukkah in 2017, this word was announced by Merriam-Webster as the most searched word of the year. Is it A, impeachment, B, soy, C, feminism, or D, union?
This is 2017?
This is 2017.
God, I gotta go back. Everyone hated Trump, but did people really hate him that much that they wanted to get people were searching impeachment in 2017? Yet, I mean, I think people did start searching that a lot. But I don't think that makes sense. Union doesn't make any sense. Feminism, I could see because Trump came in power in 2017 in January. And there was a lot of women's marches in DC and stuff. Feminism, I think, was more of a not talking point, but a subject that people were talking about politically. What was C?
So your 4 answers again were A, impeachment, B, soy, C, feminism, or D, union.
It's fucking soy. I'm gonna say feminism.
You're going with C, feminism.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. You have, in total,
I was going to say if it's soy
points.
somehow.
It is soy. I tried looking up things. I'm like, what were, like, union, I don't think people are talking about that much in 2017. But I think the whole, like, soy boy bullshit, soy makes you a woman, loses your testosterone stuff. I think that started around then, so I threw that in there. But you have 18 points. You needed to get half correct in order to pass. There are 29 questions. You have 18 correct answers. My gosh.
That's more than half.
That's more than half. You win. You win.
Finally, I finally did it. My Christmas spirit has been returned to me.
Do you know what you win, Devin, for the first time in history on the Sonic Movie Show's holiday quiz?
What is that?
Your grand prize is next year you get to do one for me.
Okay.
There you go.
I will do that because I think that is fair because you've done other like game show-esque stuff and other things that we've done, and I always fail them. so I don't know if it's just like we're not on the same wavelength with some of this like
David's
usually
stuff. Pretty good at them.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll start planning now. I'll get it started on it now.
Okay.
So then we'll be ready by next year. Hell yeah. I finally did it. I'm very happy.
I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Yeah, this was a fun one to write. I wanted to go crazy, but I feel like we just needed to get straight to the point Are you gonna get it right, or are you not gonna get it right? You know what I mean? Like, we could have
I did
waxed
appreciate
poetic.
the history ones a lot. It did bring me back to college a little bit. Some of them I think I should have gotten right, but it's been a minute, so I give myself a pass. And also, who cares?
I didn't have enough time. Initially, those were literally supposed to be bonus questions, but then ended
Yeah.
up being more of them than the regular stuff. So, but yeah, we have a little bit more time. Why don't we? You doing anything for the holidays? Video
Am I
game
doing
movies
anything for
wise?
the holiday?
Yeah, are you playing anything?
Uh,
Planning anything?
I'm going to my brother is in Vegas, so I'm going to see him for Christmas.
Nice.
In Las Vegas. And I'm hoping to. I'm one of those people that I can't just like, because I know some people not everyone does their own thing, but some people go on vacations and like they don't plan anything in advance too much. You know what I mean? They might wake up late or sleep in a little bit and then like talk about it with their family. Hey, here's some options. Like I'm usually pretty itinerary, but for this trip,
Really?
I don't really have anything too planned. But I'm hoping to like just go to the strip and just wander for a couple hours and just see where I end up. I really like doing that. I like just kind of exploring and seeing what happens. And I've been there once, but I was only there for like a solid, in terms of being awake, I was only up for like maybe 9 hours, and it was last December. So I'm hoping I'll have more time now to just see the ins and the outs of Vegas. But that's really it. I mean, we might go see a movie or something. I don't know, but
Okay.
I'm gonna bring my Switch to play the new Mario Kart modes or whatever that came out.
New tracks.
New tracks.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's
yeah.
funny just to hear, and I think I've already known this, that you're very itinerary focused on vacations. Because I am the complete
Yeah.
opposite. I don't want to plan that shit. No, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do the day of, or maybe we say like, oh, tomorrow let's do this. Sure. But no, I'm ain't trying to make this work. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to have
Try
fun on
not to make
vacation.
it.
However,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, and then throughout the first week of the new year, so up through the 7th, I am going back home for the holidays, after the holidays, visiting family. And I will have an itinerary on what I'm doing and where I'm going, because this ain't a vacation. Everyone there is just there. So no one's going to
Yeah.
want to, like, people are just going to, like, oh, try to pull me in each and every direction. Like, no, I have multiple families to visit. I need to make sure that I'm doing things fairly to myself and to others.
Yeah,
So, yes.
that's what in the past when we lived in Baltimore, when Brent and I would go up, and when my family, some parts of my family were still there, some of them have left now, so it isn't as complicated. We didn't have like a written itinerary, but it was very like, okay, Saturday we're seeing you for a couple hours, then we're going here, and we're going here on Christmas. And I remember one year we successfully saw everybody in a matter of like 3 days, and I was drained by the end of it. It is definitely draining.
Because you want to have, that's why I like going for a week, because I actually have,
Yeah.
enough time to do so. We are going to be finishing up, as I visit my family, showing my father the Fast and Furious movies. Finally going to finish it up with 8, and then Hobbs and Shaw, and then F9.
I always forget about Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
That was like right in there,
Yeah,
right in the middle.
Yeah, we didn't watch it obviously for the Chronicles of Diesel, because Vin Diesel's not in it. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think before we wrap it up, we should announce that next episode, Sonic Movie Show 156, is going to be our review of the 2018 film Tomb Raider. That is what it's going to be. We're going to be announcing these ahead of time now as we go, so that you can go ahead and watch it and then tweet at us. I actually want to know this. Tweet at us if you watch this film, the 2018 film Tomb Raider, before we record next episode of the show, which we're recording soon-ish. Actually, just regardless of anyway, because we probably are going to be recording it as this episode goes up, to be honest. So just tweet at us your thoughts on the movies, on the movie Tomb Raider 2018, and we will share it around on maybe Twitter or something like that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the next one. And if you missed our episode where we did like a little fun game. We did like a fantasy football style snake draft of the next 12 video game movies that we'll be reviewing, and we're going every other down the line. And so it's all our top picks first, and I think it's going to quickly go down. And I think it's just going to be really fun to add that to the process of reviewing these movies. I think reviewing the video game movies, is one of my favorite parts about doing this show, because there's some things on there that either Ethan's seen before, or I've seen before, or we both haven't seen before, and sometimes they're gems, sometimes they're real bad. But we're going through all of them, and so if you're into that stuff. And even if you haven't watched the movie, maybe just tune in and maybe you'll still have fun with it. Because sometimes we just watch some awful movies we don't recommend watching. But
Tomb Raider was my first pick. So I am hopeful that this movie is going to score me some points, because we're going to essentially put into a tier together. And then that is a certain number of points that I would be getting. And then the next time we review a video game movie, it'll be Devin's first pick. Which was Resident Evil Degeneration, I believe.
Yes.
But we will announce that episode before it airs, like this one here. So, to keep up with us on Twitter, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, it is at Sonic Movie Show. I'm on Twitter at Ethan Absolutely. Devin's on Twitter at CursonaFun. If you're on YouTube, give us a like, a subscribe, the bell thing. And actually, maybe don't do the bell thing. The
bell thing helps. You get little notifications. It does.
Does it actually help us? Or is it just, time?
Yeah, because then they know to come back.
You're going to come back anyway, because you enjoyed this show. But leave a comment. Let us know, because I should have said this at the beginning. I'm also testing you. I was. So tell us your score in the comments.
Tell us your
on which ones you got correct.
Did you get your Christmas spirit back? Did you lose it last year?
I'm going to be honest here. There's a 5% chance, maybe a 4% chance, that there was a Santa Claus and Golden Compass. I read the book. I didn't watch the movie.
So you're saying
there's I didn't Google. I didn't look it up. I just assumed he wasn't in it. So if that's true, then yell at me. We'll see you next time to review Tomb Raider.
Happy holidays.
Day. And that
Happy
too,
holidays.
I guess.
This is our holiday episode, basically. So happy holidays.
See ya.